Yo, yo, yo. It's Marky Marks Tarot. For those of you who were live with me yesterday, and my live suddenly ran out, it was because of my internet. They were doing a update, and right at 1 o'clock in the morning, it shut off. So I had no clue that was gonna happen. But yeah, it's all right now. But yeah, just because. And I was answering questions, and poof, it just went. So I'm back. Steve, if you're listening or you hear this, um, I owe you your question, and I don't know if you heard the whole second answer. Um, if you want to, you can email me at markymarkstarot@gmail.com, and I'll answer the question you have left. And if you want me to re-answer the second one, I will. All right, bro. That's if you don't see this. If you see it, just email me, and I'll answer you. Mhm. All right. Mhm. Hell no. Dumbest decision ever. Oh, yo, yo, yo. Sorry, I was micing over here. I was just like looking at stuff. Hey, Becca, what's up? Yeah, that's how it goes. See. Hey, Barb, how you doing, sweetheart? Yeah, I got them on. I got the socks on my head now. That's how it goes. Gotta be different. You know? I ain't got no socks on my feet right now. I like to be barefooted. I told my nephews today that I have so many pairs of sneakers that I've accumulated over my lifetime, and I actually have a pair of sneakers older than you, Becca. The first ever pair of Adidas sneakers I've ever bought is still up in my closet. They can't be worn anymore, obviously, but um, they're super old, and I kept them. And I like to, yeah, older than you. uh, They were my first high top sneakers. They're classic. But I like to be barefooted or wear flip flops. I don't really wear socks and sneakers unless it's winter time. But even in the winter, I'll wear socks and flip flops. And some people diss the shit out of that stuff. But here in Bermuda, we guys do that all the time. Now a lot of people wear Crocs and socks. But me, I don't wear Crocs. Crocs is not for me. I wear slides. Not flip flops, but slides. But yeah, I like to be barefooted all the time. Keeps you grounded. I like to feel the earth, feel the ground. I don't wear socks too many times either. But when I have to, I will obviously. I went swimming twice today in the pool. The weather was amazing here today. Not too hot. It was like just right. Not a cloud cover. Pool was like perfect. I was like, I love days like today. It was like a really good Sunday. I was actually pissed because I was on here last night answering questions, and all of a sudden my internet just poof, it just disappeared right at 1 o'clock in the morning. Come to find out they were doing an update, but I wish I would have known that. But anyway, yeah, it is, Barb. It was really really good. I had a good day today. Good weather. I've been swimming twice. I actually did. I worked today a little bit too. I worked for about an hour. Just nothing. Not for a client. Just for myself. I have this old like cabinet thingy. Hey Ninja, how you doing? Oh, sorry to hear that back. I hope you feel better. I know sometimes that affects people differently. So better you guys than me. But yeah, I have like there was like an old like cabinet shelf cabinet looking thing, and it was all black, and it's made out of like chip wood. It's kind of cheap, but it's still like decent. I stripped it apart and I sanded it and I painted it all white. So I finished it. So now tomorrow I'm gonna put it all back together, and instead of throwing it away, I redone it. Like I repainted it, and hooked it all up, put some new screw. I'm gonna put some new screws in it tomorrow, and put it in my closet as storage. So I can use it as a I have like two closets, one open door closet and one closed door closet. So I'm gonna put it on the bottom of my other closet, so I can put my sneakers on it and things like that. But I didn't want to. It was black, so and it was like all full of mold and stuff, and it was like I had to strip down some parts of it because it was pretty bad. Then I painted it all, and now it looks nice. All right, don't give you a hard time. Just tired, yeah. Yeah, I know some people that haven't had it really bad, um, and then they have to get what that vasectomy or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know how to say that damn word, but they get the operation where they so they don't have periods anymore. I don't know. Can't remember what it's called. But yeah, I know a lot of women who's gotten that. I always, I don't say it because, I'm looking for brownie points or anything, but women go through some bullshit. Women go through a lot of bullshit with like periods every month, tying tubes so you don't have babies. Then you got to get a set or whatever that operation where you don't have a period anymore or some shit like that. Or I want to say the word, but I can't. I don't know how to say it. But yeah, they have it. You guys got it pretty bad. I feel for some of you. Some of you deserve it because some women are evil, so they deserve it. But nice women, I feel for them. Oh yeah, that's what it means, But people still get it every now and then. I know some people who have like those type of cramps and shit so bad that they will curl up and be in serious pain. Yeah, hysterectomy. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, I don't know how to say it properly, but I think that's how you say it. Hysterectomy, something like that. Yeah, my mom got it. My older sister got it recently, and another woman I know got it. I know a few women who's gotten that because their periods were super bad that they had to get it. Yeah, thanks, Ninja. So yeah, I know a few women that's got it. I never knew anything about it. I don't know anything about those things. I don't really ask, nor do I like, really read. I mean, I care, but I like don't really ask those questions because I don't have kids and I don't have like a woman that's explaining that to me. Yeah. So yeah, usually us men, we get hernia, break. I mean, break. Uh, yeah, sure, Bob. Usually, we have back pain and surgeries on shit that we do because we're crazy and we work too hard or things like that. The last I've gotten two operations in my life. One to get all four of my teeth taken out, my molars, my back four teeth. I got them all taken out at one time, so I got put down and they pulled them all out. That's not really surgery, but you know what I mean. I got put down for that, and then when I was like 26, I have uh, I don't know. I guess we can agree to disagree sometimes. But like I had another operation. I had a cyst on my back when I was working construction, right? I used to sweat a lot, and like right before like the crack of my ass, like where my back meets my ass, like I had like a bump there, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Like, and then the doctor said that my fingernail was dirty, and like when I was scratching back there, I infected like an ingrown hair or something like that. He said, and I had like a cyst and shit, so they had to like dig me out, and I was out of work for like 6 weeks, and like I had to really like watch myself. Thank God I sleep on my belly and not my back, so sleep wasn't a problem. But yeah, that kind of irritated me because I was like, and it was like summertime, and I had to like take that thing out, and he had to go dig down to the root and get the ingrown hair out. It was a fucking nuisance, man. But otherwise, that I'm blessed. I haven't, none of that shit happened. Thank God. I pray every day. I actually saw a guy on TikTok say that, top 10 things you should do. And you know what number 7 was? Exactly what I say on here every single time. He said, number 7, pray to your ancestors, acknowledge them, and ask them to help you every fucking day. That's exactly what he said. His exact words. He said, every fucking day. How many times do I say it on here? Call upon your spirit, people in spirit, your ancestors, your past loved ones. Call upon them every day. Acknowledge them. Just like you acknowledge God or yourself or whatever, do the same thing. And he said my exact words on his number 7 list. And I was like, this man knows his shit. See, he said what Marky says every day. So yeah. Anyway, those are the things that happened to me today that, Yeah, the crack of my ass. I had it right before my cheeks, right on top. They weren't on my ass, but like right above it. I got a scar back there from them opening it up and taking the ingrown hair out and whatever else, infection. So it was kind of gross, and I'm so glad it never happened to me again. But yeah, those are the only times I really had any serious issues. And then I've had food poisoning a few times that was very bad. That's why I don't really eat from restaurants. Well, women live longer because you drive men so fucking crazy that we want to die and just go because we're sick and tired of dealing with you. That's what this guy said on the news one time. He goes, well, the reason why men die earlier is because we're sick and tired of dealing with women like you that shout all damn day. Hey, fuck, that shit was classic. That went viral, and it's all over the internet. Fuck, that shit's funny. Sorry to hear that, Barb. I'm glad you're living and you're well. I know a lot of people who's had surgeries and shit too, and that's one thing I can never like. I mean, I don't like that, man. I don't wish that on nobody. And I thank God every day I don't have a problem. Yeah, I kind of do this. I mean, I honestly, I need to be more aware of what I put in my body. But sometimes I just like get discouraged with like finding out what should I eat and what is the right thing to eat. And then I say to myself, yeah, look at my grandma. She ate pure shit, trash food all the time, and she lived to see 94. And she didn't die from fucking food. She died from having shingles, and her body was too old, so she couldn't handle it. So she kind of like died. But like one thing, like I don't really take pills and shit. I actually took an Aleve yesterday because my back was hurting so much. But I avoid taking pills at all costs. I rather endure the pain or do something to like not be in pain. But yeah, I've been doing pool workouts lately. I worked out twice in the pool today. I stretched, I worked out, did like different exercises in the pool. It felt so good. Yeah. Sorry to hear that, Barb. I hope everybody feels better, and I hope everybody gets better. I don't like when people tell me they're sick. I don't want nobody to be sick. I want everybody to be happy and healthy. But unfortunately, I'm watching my parents. My dad has gout. He has gout so bad that he's walking with a cane. My mom's arm, she broke her arm last year, and her arm still isn't 100%. She can't lift it like her arm way up like this because she broke her elbow. So like watching them, and then they don't do anything to help themselves. So it's like talking to the wall. And I always try to make myself better too, but sometimes you just get fed up, and then sometimes it takes time, like and you just have to get better when you can. But yeah. Barb, you said Can't remember what you said here. Mark, could you please pull a card on Joseph, please? On Joseph. Okay, cool. Eat pineapple, yeah. I can't eat too much pineapple. It messes with me. I had to lay off the fruit for a bit because it makes my face react to, like, my face goes red. You got an axe chasing you again. Oh, great. The joy of axes. Thank God none of mine come around. And if you're listening, you can fuck off and leave me alone. That's one thing I never go back to. Fuck that shit. And if you're chasing me, I'm gonna tell you about yourself. You don't come around me no more. Well, I'd rather not have them around at all. No friends. I made peace with some of them. One of my exes I made peace with. But I don't really say nothing to her. I try to avoid her at all costs. And it's actually paid off. I learned my lesson on that one, but it was a good lesson. All right, so Joseph seems that he's very insecure at the moment, and he's very like not willing to give up himself. Looks like he's got bad debts or loans to pay, something to do with money. Um, he feels very like narrow-minded, and he feels very like stuck, like he doesn't know what to do. So I think the reason why he's coming back around is because he wants to take advantage of you in some way, probably to get money or to get some type of sympathy. Don't believe anything he says. He's gonna lie to you about stuff. I don't get nothing good here at all. I get like all bad stuff here on Joseph. So it looks like Joseph is not doing too well. He's feeling very weak and insecure, and he'll do whatever it takes to get what he needs. So I would say that he's up to no good, Barb. And it looks like he's not willing to, like, tell you the truth. And looks like he's got like some debts to pay, or looks like he envies your life, or he envies you, or that's why he's coming back around. I don't know. I think that he's very stuck on what he wants to do. Yeah, usual Joseph. So I would say that Joseph is not doing too well, and that's why he's coming back around. He wants you to save him or something, or help him. Some crazy shit. I don't get nothing good on him, to be honest, Barb. I would stay away from. I don't get no harmful energy, but I get like, like I get a selfish energy, like he cares about himself right now. He doesn't give a shit about anybody. He'll use anybody or try anything to get what he needs, which is no bueno. Yeah, here for himself. There you go. Yep. You're welcome, Barb. Anytime, sweetheart. Ninja, you said you want a message, and my little angel, what do you want tonight? All right, Ninja. All right, Ninja, you got let go and let God. Out with the old, in with the new. And I don't know what this is about, but it says a new job or a promotion is coming your way. this can also mean like your job gets better. So if you're not looking for a new job, then it just means your job will get better, or something will happen where it's good at work. Something good will happen at work. All right, Barb. Good seeing you, sweetheart. Take care, and I hope you feel better. And just stay positive, sweetheart. You'll be fine. Wow. Yeah, when I put this new job or promotion coming your way, that just, if you're not looking for any of that or none of that will happen, it just could mean like your job gets better, like you have a good time at work. Or it could literally mean a new job or promotion. But if you're not looking for it, technically it doesn't mean that it'll happen. It just says, good things happen at work before you retire, yes. My dad told me today that the government here in Bermuda is adding $66 to each of the seniors' pension. So I told my dad, if you're gonna get an extra $66, that's good. That means you can take me to brunch next week. And he started laughing. I said, you and mom gonna get $66 each increase. So that's $112. So that's enough to take us to brunch. All three of us. Couple brother, $35 each will be fine. I'll pay for the drinks and gratuities. Yeah, see, that's crazy. See, Bermuda, the reason why they're doing that is because the election's coming up. Yeah, sure, Becca. I was just asking if you wanted something. Yeah, Bermuda, the Bermuda government is very slick, obviously. And before every election, the government does these nice things. And and after that they do some bullshit. But they increase the pay for the seniors for retirement, for pension, but they also, like, they gave more money, they increased the money, but they also increased insurance by, I think, 3% or something like that. So pretty much you're not going to get the whole 66. You still got to pay for fucking insurance. And then, like, I told my dad that for business owners like myself who keep their payroll tax every 3 months under 50 grand, if you're not claiming 50 grand every 3 months, which I'm not, so anybody with a business like mine who doesn't like make over 50 grand every 3 months, you're only paying 0.5% of what you earn. So for instance, like if I made like 4 grand in 3 months profit, right? Minimum profit, 4 grand in 3 months, right? Then I only have to pay $60 tax. So like that's really good. That's the minimum that you can claim. So I was like, this payroll tax, last 3 months was the least I've ever paid in my 16 years of business. So I was like super happy because when I worked it all out, I was like, damn, 0.5% of what I make gotta go to payroll tax. Fuck, this is beautiful. It's the least amount of payroll tax I've ever paid in my life. I was like, good. That's what's up. Thank you, government. I'll vote for you. Not. But I'm obligated to pay for pension and payroll tax. And the pension is ridiculous. Like every month I gotta pay like $300 and something every month for pension. So when I go 65, I'll be guaranteed to get pension from government. I have a personal pension plan, but they say that you don't get much from it because like they don't give you like what the government gives you. It's like a trick. So I was like, yeah, I don't need all that shit. I'll be fine. I'm gonna work till I die. if God gives me the grace and glory to do so. All right, my little angel. Let's see what the twin flame cards have for you tonight. All right, Becca, you got I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. You get this a lot. And you got I just have to do something else right now. Please try to understand. Then you got our connection still affects me. Until I get more moolah and less taxes taken out of my check. Yeah, that's a good thing about retirement in some places. Because my dad, he goes 80 and he's gonna get an extra $66. My mom's gonna get actually $66 in her pension. So that's good. That's $112 extra. That pays for groceries for the week, for them. Not complete groceries, but it helps pay for groceries. Because that's what the most expensive thing is right now is groceries. Groceries are ridiculous. But I always tell people like if groceries are so expensive, then buy the cheapest stuff. Like don't live amongst your means. Like just buy stuff that's decent, average, and you ain't gotta buy like if you want to eat ice cream, don't go get Haagen Dazs because that shit costs fucking an arm and a leg. Eat the fucking cheaper shit. If you're gonna complain, if you can afford it, fuck it, yeah, go get it. But like, it's like bottled water. I'm not drinking no bottled water no fucking more. That shit ain't happening. I went and got a Brita filter, like the two Brita filter jugs. I fill them up with my tap water, which is clean water in my clean tank from the earth, because we catch our water here, like I explained, into a tank. So our water isn't contaminated or chlorine or nothing. It's nothing in it. It's just regular water. It goes through our pipes into that Brita filter, and I drink it, and then we're perfectly fine. Right? It's good water. So I stopped buying bottled water because it's too expensive. Even the bottled water is expensive. It's going up like 30 cents more each bottle. So I'm like, fuck that. I'm not buying the damn water. Fuck that. I'm drinking the water for free that's out of my damn tank. And that's what I do now. I save hundreds of dollars every month by not buying water, like buying bottled water. It's ridiculous. And like eggs finally went down in price. Eggs were so expensive like 3 months ago. Now the eggs have gone back down to the regular price. And it's like you people just do whatever the fuck you want, don't you? You raise the price, you bullshit people. You say that the fucking chickens are something wrong with them. Don't lie. Just say you want to fuck us with your price and then you'll put it back down later. Lying fucks. And then my friend said that the price of a container has gone up by thousands of dollars. So if you bring in shit, you gotta like mark up everything that's in the container to make the price of the duty and the shipping and stuff. Yeah, watch what you spend your moolah on and your mule. Yeah, I get the Tutti Fruities instead of the Fruit Loops. Yeah, there you go. See, sometimes you gotta get those aftermarket things if you want to save money, and then treat yourself to something decent. But like that's the thing. I've saved so much money in the past 2 months by drinking my own water, and I don't have to go buy bottled water no more because that shit's expensive. I'm like, fuck that. I mean, I can afford it, but I just don't feel like I justify spending all this money on bottled water when I can drink my own from my tank. So, I have a different situation here. And it's rained so much that, we got plenty of water. So I don't have to buy it. It's free. Chocolate pebbles instead of cocoa puffs. I mean, I'm cuckoo for cocoa puffs, so I can't eat chocolate pebbles. What else? We have like a Canadian brand um groceries here. It's called Bowl and Basket, and it's half the price as regular brands, and it tastes just as good and it's just as fine. It's just that it's cheaper because it comes from Canada, and our grocery stores are like have like a contract with the Canadian people, so we get a lot of our stuff from Canada because it's cheaper. Yeah, yeah. Like here, we have like we don't have Sam's or Costco's, but the place we have here, it's called Price Right, and it's like a Canadian based like place where all the products come from Canada, so it's like pretty cheap for like stuff, you know. So I always go there every week and I buy like paper towel, like 6 rolls for like 18 bucks. It's cheap for, for us, like bounty paper, like that's something that I use all the time. Yeah. So it's you gotta compromise. You gotta buy shit and you gotta like don't throw away shit and eat, make sure you make food, you eat it. Yeah. I got like some nice deals on avocados and onions. So I've been eating like my food with those things, so, and then you got to switch it up sometimes when things are on special. Buy them, so that way you're good. You save money, even if you don't need it. Just buy it because you're gonna use it eventually. So get it while it's cheap, so that way when you do get it, you're not paying the full price. It's just like laundry detergent. I use Purex, and like I buy a big ass like 2 gallon one, I think it is right there, and it costs like 18 bucks. And it's like if I go buy Tide for 1 gallon of Tide, it's like 20 something bucks. So I don't give a fuck if Tide washes my clothes better than Purex. I don't give a shit. As long as that shit's washed, I'm good to go. I don't care. Fucking that shit detergent is detergent. I don't give a shit. As long as my clothes smell good when they come out and it's clean, I'm good. Give a fuck. Yeah. No, we don't have American franchises here. We have our own. Our Walmart is called Gorham's. We have like 3 major places here. You know how you guys have Ace. Ace is the place. No, we have our Ace is called SAL Limited. It's like a Bermudian place, but it's got like Ace products and products from the states and all over the world, right? Like our Walmart and Target is like Price Right, and then we have another place called Gorham's, which is a Bermudian owned place that's like huge. It's like a Walmart. It has everything. So like everything we have here is Bermudian made or Bermudian owned or Bermudian franchise. The only American franchise in Bermuda is KFC. And the only reason why KFC still exists in Bermuda is because it's one of the top 5 most busiest and most successful KFCs in the world. I don't want to elaborate on that too much, but there's a reason behind that. But I'm not gonna say nothing because I don't want to be like, DM me, I'll tell you. I'm just joking. No, no McDonald's. We had a McDonald's on our American base, but they left. We have our own. We have our own McDonald's. It's called Burger Shack. Honestly, I don't even like McDonald's like that. I'll eat McDonald's, but I don't crave it. No, we don't have Victoria's Secret. No. They sell like things from Victoria's Secret. We have our own shit. Like, we have our own stores. So yeah. There's no secret around here. They go commando. They don't even have underwear. No underwear and no bra. It's too hot to wear that shit. So Bermudian women, they go commando. No drawers, no loss. Well, you can order Victoria's Secret and bring it in. I never forget the day I walked into a Victoria's Secret to get one of you know, my woman at the time some stuff. And I've also gone in there to get my sister some stuff. She'll give me like a list of things and I'll go ask the woman. So I went in there one day and like, oh, hi, sir. How are you today? I'm like, I'm great. Thanks. And she already knew. She must have read my mind. She goes, oh, you getting something for your missus? And I'm like, yes, I am actually. I said, I want something green. I like the color green. I want to see her in something green. And she goes, oh, yes, I have this one. I'm like, oh, well, would you mind modeling? And she goes, ha ha, that's a good one. I don't think your girlfriend would like that. I said, well, I just want to see what it looks like because you look like her. She's like, good try, sir. But would you like what's her size? I'm like, yeah, she's probably your size. Oh, you don't know her size? I said, no, my job is just to take it off. So she laughed like crazy. She was laughing so much that she couldn't even serve me properly. So we had a good laugh. I knew the size and everything. I was just fucking with her, right? 'Cause she was trying to be very professional, but I got her to laugh. Like, yeah. So that was a good laugh. I always remember my Victoria's Secret episodes. Yeah. I don't mind. I go in a woman's shop, no problem. I don't give a shit. It don't bother me. Some guys will be like, no, I ain't doing that. I'll order that shit online. I'll go right in this shop and talk shit to those women. Who cares? They like all that shit. That's when you're a real man, is when you go shopping for your woman. But I ain't had that opportunity in the last couple years. But yeah, here in Bermuda is different, man. We don't have like American franchises and things like that. We have our own shit. We have our own restaurants, our own chains, food chains. We have our own clothing stores and our own shit. Like what you see in Bermuda, you won't see nowhere else. It's all our shit. Like I said, KFC is the only thing. Yeah, sure, go for it. But yeah, that's how it is here. It's very different. That's why a lot of Bermudians go away. Like there's not even a decent place here to go get hats. That's why I order all my hats online. You see that bag right there? Look, it says lids. My sister brought the bag back with 10 hats. And the guy was like, thank you so much, man, for shopping here. She's like, where you from? Hey, Bermuda. She's like, oh, you guys don't have lids in Bermuda? He's like, no. She's like, oh, no wonder you got 10 hats. Like, yeah, this is for my brother. He loves hats. So I got him these hats. And they were all on sale, too, for $30 each. My sister's like, yeah, you picked the right time for me to get you hats. They're all on sale. Like, yeah, that's what's up. I deserve it. But there's not even a place here that I can go get fitted caps, like decent ones. There is nowhere. It's all bullshit. Like that's why everybody orders stuff here online, because it's just the way it is. And we always get like the leftover shit. So if you have a favorite basketball player and you want to get his sneakers ain't coming here. You're gonna have to order that shit online and pay an arm and a leg for it. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. And like I tell everybody, Bermuda is a British colony. We're not a US place. Ice Queen, how you doing? Yes, you can have a love card. And it's funny how your name is Ice Queen because we actually have a restaurant here called Ice Queen. And it's very popular and they sell ice cream. That's why they're called the Ice Queens. Because you're the queen of ice cream. Yeah, probably Ninja, and I wouldn't put that past him. I wouldn't put it past him. That's for sure. You said you want a love card. I have twin flame cards. Is that okay? Yeah, that's why I don't eat at restaurants like that too much. I don't really eat at fast food chains, and if I eat anywhere, I eat pizza and like that type of stuff. So yeah, here, but I like to make my own food. I can't be eating at restaurants eating all that trash. Um, I like to make my own food. All right, ice cream. Let's see what we got for you. All right, let's see. All right, it says my heart is telling me just do it. You've been in my dreams, and I'm reminded of you constantly. So the person that you like or you love, they're probably thinking about you a lot. They're in your dreams. You're in their dreams, and their heart is telling them that they really want you and to go for it. But whether that happens, I can't force them to do that. But like I tell most people, when it fails, you always have me. So it's all good. All right, no problem, Ninja. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your night and have a good rest. You're welcome, Ice Queen. No problem. Hope that made sense. Oh yeah, these are like twin flame messages. This is like the message of the person that likes you or you like them. This is how you feel or how they feel. Oh no, I'm not eating no Kentucky wrap. Oh thanks. This is a brand new one actually. I have a huge collection as you can see. I just peeled the sticker off of it and wore it with my new shirt. So it matches like the bottom of it. So yeah, thank you, Ice Queen. I appreciate it. I like it too. It's kind of cool. Becca said that I wore the socks on my head instead of my feet. That's good, Becca. That's the way to go. Decluttering and cleansing and getting rid of shit is the best thing to do right now. It's always good to get rid of shit that no longer serves you, things that you don't need, gifts from people that you don't like. Get rid of all that shit out of your house. Yeah, sweaty feet. I don't have sweaty feet, thank God. That shit would stink, but yeah. I always encourage everybody to declutter their homes and their area. I always tell people if you don't get along with anybody, somebody that gave you a gift, get rid of it, sell it, do something to like, get rid of it because it's just gonna like leave energy in your house that you don't need. And like if you have clothes that no longer fit or you no longer want it, or clothes that was gifted to you from someone you don't like, get rid of it. Even if you like it a lot, who cares? Get rid of it. Give it to a thrift store or give it to the homeless, whatever, or just throw it in the trash. Or you can use it as rags and then throw it away. So that's a good thing to do. Always decluttering is good. Getting rid of shit's good. Make way for new things, better things, and things that bring good energy to your home. I do it every week. Every week, before I put my trash out on Thursdays, I'll go through everything and be like, "Yep, I don't need that. I don't need this. I don't need that. Let me go through this cabinet real quick. Oh yeah, I don't need none of this shit. I don't need that. Okay, bye to you too. Okay, yeah, I don't need that. That's it." Peach scented lip gloss. Okay, and a backpack thing. I see. Well, it's good. Treat yourself. You know, treat yourself, Becca. You know, life's too short. So I agree. Go for it. Buy yourself things. I do it all the time. I always treat myself. No, I was looking at the email that I just got, like the email thing. It wasn't because of you. Oh, the peach lip gloss. I was thinking about something like kind of dirty at the time, but see, I don't want to, be dirty with you, because you're my little angel. But when you said peach gloss, lip gloss, I was thinking about something. But then I said, no, Mark, you don't say it. I want to be a good boy. See, sometimes you bring the worst out of me. Hey, Brownie, how you doing? How you been? Yes, it has. I hope you're doing well. Me, I'm doing good. I can't complain. Yeah, I know, Becca. We always thinking and always thinking of something, you know. And I know how your mind is. I know your mind's dirty. Sometimes mine gets like that when you're around, and say things. She's doing great. Thanks for asking. Yeah, she's much better. She's free as a bird. She's still waiting for the divorce to be finalized, but she's doing great. She just came off a trip with the boys. She said to me today again that it was probably one of the best trips she's ever had because she didn't have to deal with that idiot. Yeah, God bless her, and God's definitely blessed her a lot. So, I've been telling people forever, like, don't stay in a toxic relationship. Get out. Who cares what the consequences are? Just get out, get away from that person. As soon as you get rid of a toxic person out of your life, no matter what it is, father, mother, brother, sister, lover, child, whatever, it doesn't matter. As soon as you get rid of that negative person, your life gets better. Trust me. I know it's hard to get rid of people, and it's hard to do sometimes, but you know it sucks. But sometimes you really have to do it to see the value that you have and deserve. So yeah, she's doing great. I'm really happy for her. You know, Seeing her happy makes me happy. And all I can say is I told her so. It's all good. Since I've been on here for almost 4 years now, or I think I've been here. Yeah, I've been here for. No, sorry, I've been on here for almost 5 years now. In September will be 5 years I've been on here, I believe. I think it's 4 or 5. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The amount of time I've been on here, I've dealt with majority women that come in here are single moms, divorced, or going through a divorce, or have been through a divorce, or have dealt with toxic relationships, and that's just the way it is. Some people get married, get a divorce. Some people stay in their marriage, and some people move on. It's life. And some people are smart like me and don't get married, which is a great feeling. Especially when you don't have to be pressured to do such a thing. Sure, Brownie, I can give you a card. All right, let's see what we have here. Well, look at this card, Brownie. It's definitely a motherly card. You want a message from mom, and literally that's what you're getting. I love when things like this happen. Confirms how good it is. Your card is inner child healing. And that's a mother holding her child. And this card says radical healing, understanding, and love of your inner child. It shows that your guardian angel, mom, is wrapping their loving arms around you right now, nurturing your inner child and encouraging you to unleash your childlike senses. See the world through the eyes of a child. There is so much wonder and opportunity out there. It's time for some fun. What can you do to feel light? What can you do to express yourself? Have you stopped yourself from doing something because you feel you're too old for it now? It's time to reclaim your innocence and express yourself in the way that is filled with excitement, wonder, and adventure. It's time for your inner child to be healed. So, like always, mom knows best. And your mom wants you to heal from your childhood and heal from what you're doing now and to get better and to not give up on what you want to do and do it. That's been her message to you since I've read for you. So you'll definitely feel her presence. She's hugging you, she's right next to you, and she wants to feel like you can do it. You're not too old, you're not too whatever. You got to do what you have to do to make yourself happy. It's that simple. Sounds good to me. If anybody else wants a card, let me know. You're welcome, sweetheart. Anytime. I just want you to be happy, and I want everybody to understand that the more you give time to your past loved ones, the better your life gets. Trust me, it's definitely true. But, some people don't believe it. That's why they don't receive it. And there was somebody, like I said earlier in my life, there was somebody on TikTok, this older guy. He said it, and he said exactly what I said. If give thanks to them every day and talk to them every day, then you become a better version of yourself, and you become more powerful because of them. And that's all they really want at the end of the day, for you to acknowledge them every day like you did on earth. But you can still do it on earth, but they're not in their physical presence, but they are in your presence, just not a physical one. They're a spiritual one. So that's even more powerful. But people just don't understand that part. But when they do, that's when you become the best version of yourself. And that's the point that I've become in the past few years. Yeah, I know, sweetheart. I know, and she misses you same way. That's why she's around you, and that's why that card showed up. And even though we miss our past loved ones, you can still think about all the good times and laugh and smile to yourself and tell stories about them when they were alive. And that's what I do. Sometimes I get emotional talking about people that's passed away and what they used to say, what they used to do. I did that today at the lunch table with my mom. You're talking about her sister, which is my godmother, my aunt. Um, saying things that she used to say. I ended up saying something at lunch at the table today that she would have said. And I was like, yeah, I know she used to say it all the time. That's where I got it from. One of her sayings. She used to hate when people talk shit about her and said something about her ass or something like that. When she used to walk on the street, like some of the neighbors would be like, "Oh my God, you got a big ass," and she'd be like, "Yeah, I'm blessed. You're just jealous." And like, "Oh no, you just have a big ass." She's like, "Yeah, it's big enough for you to put your nose in it if you want." "Oh, you're so rude. You're so rude. You should never say that to people." And she goes, "Well, you should never tell me I have a big ass. Leave me the fuck alone." So my godmom and my mom used to always like my mom used to say there's this lady, and after when my godmom my auntie said that to her, she left her alone. Yeah, that's what she said. She goes, "Yeah, I got a big ass. It's good for your nose. You can stick it right there." And she left my auntie alone after that because my auntie was rude to her. But you're rude enough to say, "Hey, you got a big ass," and kind of like disrespecting it. Who fucking cares? Like, leave the person alone. You gotta say, just say hello and hi and good afternoon. Like. Oh yeah, my auntie, she's like my second mom. Everybody thinks that I'm her son because we kind of look alike. So she passed away 4 years ago. So, we always talk about how she used to be so funny. She's kind of like, wow, I'm kind of like her, always cracking jokes and talking shit. Like if somebody said something about me, I would say, "Yeah, you know what? Kiss my ass," or something like that. So yeah, she was a very funny and good person. So we were talking, me and my mom were talking about it today. We're trying to get my mom to like get over the death part and just remember the good parts about them, because my auntie, my mom has a big family. She had three sisters and a brother. There was five of them, and all three of her sisters have passed away now. Just her and her brother now. And my auntie died 3 months. No, sorry, in May. She died May 17th. So I mean May 16th. So yesterday was 2 months that she passed away. So she was all like upset and stuff. And so my mom was like, "Yeah, I can't believe it's already been 2 months, blah blah." And I was like, "Mom, it's okay. She's in a better place now. She was suffering, for a while. She was at home and then she got so sick that she had to go to a hospice. Yeah, it's 2 months ago. So my mom's kind of like, all shooken up still. But my auntie, she was very wealthy and she put us all in her will. That's how grateful she is, for us. She never had children, but she had 17 nieces and nephews, and she put us all in her will, so we all gonna get something out of her her belongings, which is nice of her to do. um but she was very her and my uncle were very good people. They loved children and stuff. So she even gave like all this money to the church in her will. She gave all this money to the church. Like I read the will because I'm in the will, so I read the will. I got a copy of it. She gave all this money to the church, like a lot of money to the church, and like she said all these things in there. It was crazy. It's like she had it all panned up. Yeah, she's definitely blessed in heaven with her husband. The day she passed away, I actually saw an image of her with my uncle. and I saw the way they were dressed, and I saw their full bodies and how happy she was. And she said, "Mark, I'm so happy now because, like, I would say, like, a year before she died, I was helping her get like bad spirits out of her house. Like, I sent the remedy to her to get it out, and it worked. So she was like very happy and stuff. So she says like, but a lot of it was like to do with her like hallucinating over the medication, and I kind of like figured it out. But like I helped her anyway. I didn't judge her. So and she had dementia and shit like that. So she had a rough like last 2 years, but um, God took her, and I'm glad because she was suffering too much. She was really sick. So at least she got to stay in a hospice for like 6 months and got treated good, ate good, and then eventually, like the last 3 months, she kind of like deteriorated. So, but it's all good. She's in a better place now. She's with her husband. She's in heaven, and I'm just glad that she's there. Oh yeah, definitely. She is definitely a giving person and helped the community, helped the church, helped us, left us all in her will. So I was kind of shocked because I didn't, this is the first time that I'm in somebody's will and I'm gonna get something. So it's pretty decent, that happened. My other aunts that passed away, we weren't in their will, but she left us in her will. So it's very nice of her. I appreciate it, and I know that whatever I get from her will, I'll put it to good use, whatever it is. I'm not sure what I'm getting, but whatever I get, I'll buy something in memory of her. So that's my promise to her and my uncle. So yeah, the last time I saw them was like a long time ago, 20 years ago. My sister's wedding, they came down, and I saw them probably like maybe because they didn't live here; they lived in Canada. So they visited here 20 years ago. That was the last time I saw them. And then my mom went there like a couple years ago to visit her and my sister and stuff. So then when my uncle died, they went out there. It was like 15 years ago. They went out there, and when he died, to his funeral and stuff. They're very good people. Well, at least she lived to like 80. She would have been actually her birthday is coming up. I think her birthday is on the 27th, I think. It's a 20 something. I can't remember her birthday now. But I think it's the 20 something her birthday, and she would have been 83. So she had a good life, 82 years old. Um, she worked very hard, never had kids, unfortunately. But she's a good person. Always in church, always like praising God and stuff. So here today, gone tomorrow. That's life. But like the guy said today on TikTok, he said like keep praising your ancestors, your past loved ones every day. Don't just do it at your convenience. Do it every single day. And I tell people that all the time. If somebody you love that passed away, you can still talk to them every single day. And I preach that all the time. And when that guy said that, he was an older gentleman, like probably like almost 70. And he said, these are the 10 things you need to do in your life in order to be happy and to be like really good. And number 7 was praise your ancestors and past loved ones every effing day. That's exactly what his words were. And it was typed out all on the screen when I was watching it. And I was like, well, there you go. That's one of my 10 commandments in my life. And I preach it to everybody all the time. Some people do it, and some people just don't care or do it out of convenience, which is stupid, but whatever. To each their own. I can't force nobody to do anything they don't want to do, nor do I want to. But that's one thing I always tell people to do. Is praise your loved ones. Acknowledge them. Oh shit. Oops. Sorry, baby. I dropped the thingy. I woke up my dog. I dropped this little can of like what you call it. But it's okay. It didn't break. It's plastic. Hey, what's up? How you doing? M22, how you doing? How's it going? A love card, please? Sure, you can get a love card. You're welcome. All right. Let's see what we got for you. All right. You might be listening to music, love music, or music that you and somebody used to listen to. Right now, you feel at a stalemate as far as love. Nothing's probably happening, or you feel stuck. And your last card here is stop drowning yourself in the thoughts of love and not having love or waiting on love and thinking about it. So stop drowning yourself in those feelings, emotions. And on the bottom, you got insomnia. So you might be thinking about the past, not getting no sleep, thinking about someone you love or you like and you want to be with, but you can't, or waiting for this person to approach you. But in the meantime, you should listen to like music and stuff to get your mind off of it. Stop feeling stuck and don't drown yourself in it. Yes. Try not to do that to yourself. Love yourself and you won't have to worry about that. Yes, try not to feel that way. I know it's hard. M22, I know it's very hard not to feel that way sometimes because love does that to you. But if you want to take my advice or you want to hear my advice, is love yourself first, and then somebody will love you, will show you love. Don't look for it. Don't worry about it. Just love yourself. The best person that can give you love is you. Keep loving yourself, showing yourself love. Take care of yourself, and just let love find you. You're welcome. And thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. But that's my advice to everybody as far as love. Love yourself first. You don't need nobody to complete you. All you need is yourself. Once you find yourself, somebody will find you. And then you'll be ready to go. All you gotta do is love. Yes, I do. Yep. I do. Yes. I've got lots of decks. I got a lot of love decks, twin flame deck. I got all sorts of stuff. I got tons of cards and decks that have been gifted to me by my good friends. I'll give you one right now if you want. Just because. Because I'm going to go to sleep now anyway. I'm going to log off. But I'll give you one. I'll give you a 3-card message right now. Just because I want to. If it makes you feel better, I'll give it to you. All right. Your twin flame says, I feel badly for the way that I treated you. You didn't deserve that. If I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. And the last card is, I'm sorry I couldn't do right by you. That all corresponded pretty good, like a book. So this person obviously has regrets. They must have did something bad, obviously. And maybe they've apologized, but maybe it's not good enough. Or maybe they haven't apologized, but that's how they feel. Yeah, these are both of these decks that I've used are very special to me. They were from a past loved one that is a very good friend of mine that passed away from cancer. She gifted me both of those decks. And they've both been used on here very often. I'm glad you feel better. That's good. Yeah, they do. They do. I personally have like a thing against twin flame type of talk and type of stereotype and that type of thing. I just think twin flame is another word for soulmate and partner and things like that. I just think that people tear the ass out of. I think some psychics go above and beyond and like say, oh well, they're your soulmate, but this person is your twin flame, like trying to get more out of you or make you go crazy thinking about such a thing, but to each their own. Everybody has their own philosophy and ways and stuff. Which ones is my favorite? I like spirit decks. I like one of my favorite decks. Period. Is this deck right here? It's called Spirit Messages. I'm more into spirit messages, not love stuff. But the Twin Flame deck is it's cool. I like it, but I'm not really like a Twin Flame fanatic. But the first deck that I use is one of my favorites. It's got cool messages in there, one word messages, and of course, my favorite deck is my own deck. I make my own decks. I have 3 of them that I've made and published. These are 2 of them right here. Marky Mark's Tarot Deck 1 and Tarot Deck 2. And the third one is upstairs. It's like a tarot deck, like for beginners. Yeah, I mean, to each their own. I'm not really into the love stuff too much, but I'm more into like making my own deck and spirit messages and things like that. I like oracle decks and messages and booklets and things like that. Yeah, you can, yeah. They're on there's a website called makeplayingcards.com And if you search Marky Mark's Tarot, I have my shop is listed there, and you can buy all three of my decks if you wanted to. They're like $25 each deck. So you can buy them on that website, makeplayingcards.com. The actual link is in my bio, in my about section on my page. So yeah, they're for sale there. I was selling them personally, but it's too expensive for me to send it by courier. So people find it cheaper buying it on the site. Yeah, thanks. So yeah, they're messages and stuff. I'm gonna make my fourth one by the end of the year. My fourth deck should be out. It's gonna be like a zodiac sign, a zodiac deck with love messages and things like that. So I'm working on it. I have it almost finished, but it's got some finishing touches to do still. So yeah, that should be out by Christmas time. I'm aiming for that because I'm too busy to do it right now, but I'll get there. Wait, I have at least like 100 decks all in total. A lot of them was gifted to me. Yeah, me too. It's 1 o'clock in the morning here, so I'm in Bermuda and it's 1 o'clock, so I'm gonna get out of here myself. I've been on here for like an hour and a half, so that's good. We'll both go to sleep. All right, enjoy your week. Enjoy your Monday tomorrow. Have a nice night and sweet dreams, and see you next time. Take care. You too.